Yo guys, welcome back. My name is Nathan and today we have some breaking news to report about the official finalized system for the 2020 NHL Draft Lottery. Now, Bob McKenzie went out yesterday and put on this whole thread. It was pretty much just speculation and spitballing, but he was talking about the draft lottery, when it might happen, and what might happen. But although he did reveal some things that the NHL was thinking about, there wasn't any official confirmation or anything until today. Today, we get official confirmation on how the 2020 NHL Draft Lottery is going to work. So, with this draft lottery for 2020, how many teams are going to be included, and how will this draft lottery system actually work? Watch till the end for all the info and my opinions, and of course, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Now, the NHL was expected today to release a lot of new information around the return to play, the draft, and all that, until Shauna from The Athletic dumped a lot of information and pretty much confirmed what we were expecting with the 2020 NHL Draft Lottery and the system that is actually going to come into place. Her quote is this: "The draft lottery for the 2020 NHL Draft will include the 7 teams that didn't qualify for the 2014 playoff tournament, plus the 8 teams eliminated in the qualifying round." And this is absolutely huge because if you watched my video yesterday, we went over 3 different scenarios for the NHL, and the first one I mentioned was this exact one, where you had the 7 teams, and you had 15 teams in total. You had the 7 teams miss the playoffs, but you also had the 8 teams that lost in the qualifying round, technically missing the playoffs going into the draft lottery. And one of the big things that Bob McKenzie speculated yesterday was that there would be 2 separate draft lotteries. There would be the draft lottery for the first 7 teams and the draft lottery for the last 8 that technically missed the playoffs and lost in the qualifying round. And I think this definitely lines up. We also had Lafreniere, who I said in the pinned comment yesterday, pretty much reported that the June draft would not be a thing, but that draft lottery would be happening in late July, pretty much when the NHL playoffs around that area are about to begin. This would line up with that as well. And with how kind of crazy this whole situation has been moving, just a couple of days ago, I was pretty much sure this might be a 7-team lottery. Right after I made the video yesterday, it was like pretty much reported that with the Lafreniere tweet that with the draft being in late June, it would be a 7-team lottery, and that's what a lot of people were expecting. And just hours later today, we get the official confirmation, and Shauna's pretty credible, I must say. She's not a Bob McKenzie, but she broke the Brady Shea trade at the trade deadline. She has her sources, she reports this as fact, and right now, I'm going to believe it. We will get the official announcement likely with Gary Bettman this afternoon, but for right now, this is the official news. Now, I was really scared that this might be a 7-team lottery, and that was, for me personally, the worst case scenario, because with lotteries, as I made the point yesterday, one of the big reasons why I like them so much is you could have a team that's 12th last get into the top 3 of the draft, and that likely won't be the same way this time around, because if we're going to have 2 separate lotteries, you would have the 7 teams fighting for the first 3 picks, but if we had a second lottery at the very least, that would mean the teams eliminated in the qualifying round could be up for grabs for the 8th, the 9th, the 10th picks, or whatever they might be. And another thing that Bob McKenzie also speculated and threw out there in his thread yesterday was that if this were to happen, these 2 lottery systems, that would mean that teams 8 through 15, all 8 teams that lost in the qualifying round, would have the same odds for their lottery, which would be about 3%. And that was just insane. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness, what the heck is happening? Because as I speculated yesterday, if we had all the teams, the top teams that lost in the qualification round, there would be a lot of pretty good playoff teams having a 3% chance to move up big time. And you have the Pittsburgh Penguins, who if they lost and everybody else lost on the top seeds, they would have the 15th pick. They could have a 3% chance of, I would guess, moving up to the 8th overall pick, which for the Pittsburgh freaking Penguins, they obviously don't need a player that good. So in terms of the event side of things and the drama side of things, I am totally on board. On the logistics side of things, the Pittsburgh Penguins having a 3% chance to move up anytime, anywhere, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of, but at the same time, nothing is exactly normal right now, so I don't exactly blame the NHL for going wacky land. But 2 separate lotteries, of course, you guys know I'll be streaming both on this channel if that does become reality, because that would be absolutely insane. You have the top 7 teams fighting for Lafreniere, Byfield, Stutzle, Dresden, whatever it might be, and then you have all those teams that could be potential playoff teams that could move up to number 8, 9, 10, as far as that. So it'll be definitely interesting to see how this goes, how this develops, but for right now, 2 separate draft lotteries and the 7 and 8 teams is pretty much confirmed. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Comment down below all your thoughts on this draft lottery situation. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not? And especially when it comes to the 2 draft lottery system. Make sure you share this video with your friends. Get the info out there, boys, the breaking news, and click on this card right here for all my 2021 NHL draft content right in one playlist. My name is Nathan, and I'll see you guys next video or stream. Goodbye.